That was all hidden.
Anyway.
Okay, time to beat the game now.
I think we've done every goal.
We should have.
So I could, go straight for the final boss. So, hold on. To go over every goal for people trying to unlock everything, because I found a list, you need your total amount...
Oh, we're starting to go by Brown Rage, then we go beat the game.
Oh, well, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Your total amount of game overs need to be 4 or less. Total amount of enemies defeated needs to be 550. Total amount of collective yen needs to be 4 million. I have 3 million, and I know I've had over 1 million before. Total amount of demon things needs to be 300. I have 478. And that is collective demon things.
And collective money.
Yeah. Total amount of praise earned 4,500, and I think that's...
Well, the last 2 upgrades would be 800 right there, and you have to think about all the solar energy and ink pots before that.
I forgot about buying the thing. Damn it, you're right. We'll get Brown Rage. Yo-ho! That should... I know I haven't died.
We haven't even used an...
Astro Pouch.
We haven't used one of our 4 cow stomachs.
Okay, so I guess we can just go beat the game then, and just call the recording. I can extend it a little bit. It was a special race, but not just any race. A race to see who's the fastest. As opposed to...
I really want to know what the, Japanese version of that line is.
Once again reiterating,
if that's a translation.
Once you go in that arc, there is no turning back. You are born to dream.
I want to know if that, if anyone wonders, I keep referencing that, special racing. That's from Sonic Riders. And
in Sonic Riders,
in the story mode,
Eggman says he's holding a race, but not just any race.
A
special kind of race to see who's the fastest, as opposed to what?
And that makes me wonder, what the hell is that line in the...
Oh, bull chargers.
That's a lot of bull. In the Japanese
Oh
version,
my god.
Because we, talked about this before, but certain, the Sonic games of the PS2 era, some of them are sort of notorious for not exactly having the best translation. Heroes especially. Look at all those Eggman's robots. Or the other one you know about cloning, that was an English line, right? He doesn't say that in the Japanese version. Isn't it all,
I will find this, goddammit.
What the hell are you doing?
There's a dojo!
Oh, wait, yeah.
What? I'm looking for a dojo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, look, a dojo. I can get one more kill.
In the Japanese version of Heroes, Omega, in the place of the, about cloning, isn't the line that's there, he, sounds more unsure about, the original Shadow still being out there, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I've got our perfect ranks.
Yes, I think the Japanese line is he's out there somewhere.
Well, time to spend 2 million yen on some crap.
No, on the ability to take a shit. We're not spending it on shit, we're spending it to learn how to take a shit.
Does he teach this to everybody? Brown Rage! If you've mastered Golden Fury, add insult to injury with this.
So yeah, the most expensive technique in this game is learning how to drop a deuce.
But my... God! Yeah, I just spent my 2 million! But I wanted to show...
I wonder, why is this skill 2 million? First of all, Golden Fury, Brown Rage...
which we haven't shown off what those actually do.
Well,
I never actually used them.
I thought you used Golden Fury once.
No, I've done...
Just drop a Deuce. Yeah. Exploding shit.
So...
Basically, what those do, Golden Fury does piss amounts of damage, literally, but it gets Demon Fangs out of enemies. But the Demon Fangs you get out of enemies, if you floral finish them, you can still get Demon Fangs, so you can easily double and triple the amount of Demon Fangs you get from encounters. Brown Rage, I believe, gives more Demon Fangs, and then if you...
Awesome Grants I never had.
Oh. More praise, then.
More praise to carry over into a new game plus, because sometimes I re-roll this game, because I... Like...
Basically, and because Golden Fury, it gets Demon Fangs. Brown Rage is the same, also getting Demon Fangs, but the reason Brown Rage is so expensive, for one, I believe, like I said, it gives you more Demon Fangs. Like, do it. Yeah, you see, that gave you 2 Demon Fangs. And now, if you...
Tinkle?
Another Demon Fang. And now, Power Slash. Like, because those enemies give 4 Demon Fangs, because Dogus give 4 Demon Fangs, Brown Rage is 2. We then get 3 from Golden Fury, and then if you Power Slash Floral finish, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just got 8.
Yeah.
You get 8 Demon Fangs out of one enemy. Now, that's because these enemies give you 4, but that's why Brown Rage is so expensive. Also, it actually does a decent amount of damage for what it's worth.
Yeah, but we're in a world where I don't need Demon Fangs.
Yeah, but I'm bringing up that's why it's so expensive. A Golden Fury and Brown Rage combined together can get you a lot of Demon Fangs.
We'll go beat the game in a minute, yeah. Oh, I killed him.
Yeah, these enemies are weak enough to...
I love this sword.
And now that we have Golden Fury and Brown Rage, you have to kill at least one boss with them. I think you oh no, you didn't put that right there.
I might as well use up these just to...
Okay, time to go beat the game now.
I spent 2 million yen, but...
Yes.
With the minimum amount of grinding, because I only did grinding once, and I only did grinding to get like 1 million extra, and that was just so I could have some extra money and not have to totally worry. Because if you don't complete skills, every time you roll over... So, like, another note, and this is important, so... There's 100 stray beads, but 1 stray bead is only earned if you beat the game. That's why getting 99 doesn't do anything.
What? Yes, and if you pick up a stray bead and then roll into New Game Plus, you keep
the stray bead.
You keep all stray beads. You keep all stray beads, all of your money and consumables, and all the upgrades you ever got as well.
You keep your praise-based upgrades.
Yeah.
Which creates... we can cover New Game Plus more, but... Which creates a weird thing where because some of the health is collectibles, you don't keep those.
Oh yeah, you don't keep the solar fragments.
Yeah.
Kinda wish you did.
And you roll over praise and stuff, but it's entirely plausible
But then again, because, you know, the final solar fragment is from Let's Go and Netsuku, I guess they...
Now, to do something different, what I'm probably going to do...
Roll over the...
Save here.
Yeah, when we enter, roll file 10 over...
I could drop to 9.
No, that's what I meant. 9. Drop to 9, and now 9 will be the final we use for the
last time. If you do not like, if you do not want to go into the point of no return, do not climb.
If you have anything left to do,
this is your time to get all upgrades, which is just enough praise to normally get the one thing, get all your demon things. I've probably killed 550 enemies.
Well, there are enemies in the final area. We can still kill groups of enemies in the
Yeah, you're right. They even warn you when you're up here. Wait a minute. You know what happens if you cross the Rainbow Bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? I mean, that boat is bad news. The people of Okami all know that. It's the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about about the lake. And you know there's no turning back once you board that thing. You look like you want to say something. Resolve? You mean you got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Not a joke. If you roll into this place, you are locked into this place. Do not go in here until you are damn sure. In fact, if you say you're not sure, they kick you back to the bottom.
So,
yeah. Just to make absolutely damn.
Yep.
Oh, thank Christ.
Well, that's why we roll back the saves. We're already rolling back the saves.
I already had a save. Oh, thank Christ.
We're already rolling back the saves because it was an LP. Okay, so.
What?
Yes.
Just rolling over them. They're all here. Not a single beat out of place. I did the race. I got the 50 praise. Which should get me just enough praise. Hopefully. I think if you upgrade everything, that's enough.
Of course.
I see. Well, I guess that's it then. Ami, don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. So, if you said, like, now technically, and this is really funny, like, I said I have the resolve, but I just left. But...
That's...
What?
But, like, that's more, you know, the loading...
The loading zone's up here.
Yeah, the loading zone, it's right there. That's more just the game warning you.
Yeah, that's my point. I think... Hold on, wait. Okay, so it's about the end. Wait a second, Ami. We'll just beat the game, I guess. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? It all started in the village... Not in the valley of... Yes, Jess. Then we laid the smack down on Orochi, then that fox wench. We even went inside an emperor's body. And traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of a legendary arc. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Ami. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 breast techniques of yours. We found them all during your travels, and now each and every one has been etched into my mind. He even pulled one off. It's not like I've mastered them all yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills.
You actually used Bloom.
It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. Also in the cutscene, still have the basic weapon. No, I mean, no.
Because this is an in-game cutscene.
Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you just gotta have to walk along. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do too, you know. Now, let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. Oh, Isun. He's right, my sherry. Your way lies with his huck. Our Frenchman. Oh, that's what was happening. You again! At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastic! How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years. No, it must have been much longer. Well, what you're babbling on about now, you big fruit. I love this game. Path to the heavens on that creepy old hunk of junk. What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary orc, are you? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. The faith, Arc of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. So he didn't have a ticket to ride?
Damn it, that wasn't... I was out to say that.
Why, you... witless, two-bit, half-baked prophet. You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool, so there. Wait a second, I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. And then this happens. Zap!
Yeet.
He wasn't worthy.
Yeah. He's not a god.
No. You don't have to be a god to get on here. You have to be worthy. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens. Because of what Isun didn't do.
What Isun hasn't done yet.
Yeah, that's why he's not worthy.
Yeah.
It's... But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth? Little celestial envoy? Dun dun dun. He wasn't doing that, so the ark is like, no bitch. Isun was the next celestial envoy this whole time. But he was crap at it, so...
And by that, you mean actively ran from it.
But I'm God, so I can get in. This place.
Because Isun's tiny, like, that lake's already pretty huge compared to, you know, someone the size of Isun. It's like that lake is the equivalent to an ocean.
My little friend! I have another prophecy for you! Listen up, because this will no doubt come... I'm just imagining him screaming. No doubt come in handy!
He's doing the...
It takes two to tango!
He was doing the hand thing.
The bond of the frost shall intercede, and that's my thumbnail. What?
Just the...
I thought I'd give you the long version, since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Them just posing. Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have, no doubt, met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little balancing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting.
Didn't you know? We have a date with
Eggman
Eggman 2.
Well, then,
it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my...
line.
Once again, once you're in here, there is no turning back.
Yes.
If you ignored that point of no return, you can't leave. And there's 2 gold dust in here. Which is why the last 2 weapons we're upgrading are the first 2 weapons. Arc of Yamada. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, what is your opinion on Brown Rage? This is kind of a silly question, but we did finally buy it, so I thought I would ask. As far as usability goes, I'm kind of conflicted. On the one hand, it does get you a lot of demon things that are basically extra demon things, as we showed off. The 2 you get from Brown Rage and the 1 you get from Golden Fury do not take away the demon things from the enemy you attack. So, in the video, like Carson said, I got 4 from the enemy, so that was 4. And then 2 from the Brown Rage, so 5, 6. 1 from the Golden Fury, so that was 7. He actually misspoke and said 8, but he was 1 off. Wasn't really thinking about the fact that you get 2 extra from the Brown Rage and 1 extra from the Golden Fury. It's not 2, 2. But because the enemy natively dropped 4, that was 7 demon fangs from a single enemy, and in that way the ability is super useful. But I feel like for the most part you would never be in a situation where you would seriously be lacking demon fangs unless you actively ignored grinding those. And at that point, having the amount of yen to even get Brown Rage is so excessive that it's almost not worth it, especially if you played this game like I did. Early on, you get so many demon things that by the time you get Brown Rage, it is basically worthless other than grinding extra demon fangs for the items in the demon fang trader shops that basically infinitely restock. All the important stuff I got ages ago, because it's not like the important stuff is actually hidden behind a crazy high number of demon fangs. As long as you somewhat diligently grind a little bit as you play, I feel you normally have more than enough. Like we joked about when I read the stipulation to unlock all the bonus content, the Demon Fang stipulation was collectively 300 Demon Fangs, and I had over 400 on me when I read that, and collective means the game will tally every Demon Fang you ever had. So I had over 400 on me, but think about all the Demon Fangs I spent throughout the game, so I was well over that 300 limit. Even that specific goal is incredibly small and quite fair, honestly. So I'm incredibly conflicted because the ability can be useful, but normally most people end up picking it up so late that the ability effectively becomes worthless unless you are really behind on your Demon Fang collecting. And in a blind run, I guess you might be. I have seen a couple of blind runs that never realized floral finishers existed and ended up realizing Golden Fury and Brown Rage give you Demon Fangs, and used those skills to get Demon Fangs without ever actually doing the floral finishers on the different enemies. But I have played this game before, so this was not a blind run. I just couldn't remember all the finishers off the top of my head, and a few finishers are a pain in the ass to do anyway. But my point is, I didn't have a problem with Demon Fangs, but that is also, to be fair, because of playing that game with insider knowledge that comes from playing it one other time before as Let's Play prep to actually fully appreciate the game before we bought that physical copy. I was just trying to refresh my memory of the game. Anyway, I'm off topic now. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.